Hey, let's talk about lashes. It's so funny. During the time of Miss USA, I never wore lashes. I mean, give me a break. They were around, of course. That was back in the 80s, but I just never wore them. And I really didn't start wearing them until about a couple of years before I had cancer. So it's been probably about 4 years now. I used to use, and I still at times, this is Ardell. Okay, so the company is Ardell. You can get them at Walmart, you can get them at Ulta, you can get them online, and they come in little clusters. I do like these clusters because see how there's a lot on one band? I remember I did a commercial one time and the makeup artist put on individuals of like two of these, y'all. It was such a waste. It was like, are you in there? I didn't look like I had anything on. But these are a really good, lash too. And they come in different sizes. This one is a medium black. So medium is the length. They come small, medium, and long. And I think they even come in extra long. What I'm using now, this is Lilac Street. This is what they look like. This style is Hollywood, and the size is 16 millimeters. That's the length. So can you see how they're kind of variegated? They're long, they're short, they're wispy. I like this style, and I also like French lace. So they come in a lot of different ones. You can try different things out. They have some that are, like this one's Midnight. See how I've used them, but see how they're a little more dense. You know, there's more of those that come together. That one's Midnight. Let's see. Hollywood. Met Gala. You can't see those, but those are like really, that's like big time. Those are really intense. Those are really great for stage. So anyway, I like this company. I found them online. You can go to lilacstreet.com. I don't make any money from these folks. I just actually really love and enjoy their lashes. Now let me tell you something. The way their system is that they sell is a mascara. Looks like a mascara. What it is glue. So you're going to put it on your lashes, let it dry. Then what you're going to do, I just use tweezers, but they do have like those little pinchy ones for eyelashes. What they suggest you do is, now that when you have your glue on your lashes, you're going to come up underneath and place the lash, see, underneath your lashes, and then you're going to take the tool and pinch it together. I've done that before, and here's why. That's a really good idea if you want to have like long term, like a 10-day, lash extension. Like if you went and had them done, they'll last, right? Great idea. They make a wonderful dissolvant that takes it off. They also make a great shampoo that what I do is when I take my lashes off, I put them in the cap with the shampoo, let them sit, kind of rub them and rinse them off, and then they're disinfected and they're clean. Here's how I do it. And the reason why I do it this way is because I like to take my lashes off at night. I don't want anything permanent, but there's certainly nothing wrong with that, okay? I like to take my lashes off because when I take my eye makeup off, I use Vaseline, and I just, you have to be really careful when you have permanent or, lashes on, lash extensions. So Duo glue. So I've used this glue with these lashes before. I like Duo because it's not tacky. Like it comes out like a cream, but once it dries, it's good. And when I go to pull the lashes off at night, they come off really easily. I never, ever, ever take any of my own lashes with it. So this shade is, I think, gray, like a dark gray. It comes black, it comes white, which dries clear, and then it comes clear. I found with the white that if it doesn't dry fast enough for me, I have little white dots all over. And so because I'm shooting videos all the time, I don't want to wait for it to dry. So I usually go with a darker shade. So what I do is, this is just a little dish that my cute girls gave me for Christmas. I'm just going to squirt a little bit of glue right there, okay? So I just have it right there. Then what I'm going to do is, it's going to be tricky because I have to have a mirror too. I've already prepped my lashes with mascara. I didn't curl them. If you feel like you need to, you can. You don't want them to be too curly because when you put your lashes on, they'll sit straight up on your eyebrow bone, and that's annoying. So I pulled the clusters out, okay? I think they have like 6 or 7 per like simulated eyeball thing. It just depends on the shape of your eye, how many you'll need. And so I've pulled one out. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dip it, where's my glue? So I can show y'all. I'm just gonna dip it just barely in the glue, okay? So you can see a little bit of the gray on there. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take a mirror and I'm gonna work from the outside. And I'm gonna place those lashes right on the outer corner. So they're sitting on top of my lash line, my eyelashes. So that's kind of like the little shelf, right? And I'm just gonna leave them alone. They're just sitting there. Then I'm gonna grab another one. I'm gonna do the same thing, dip it in the glue. You don't have to have a ton on there. And then I'm gonna place it right next to it. You want it as close to your lash line as possible because when you blink, you want to make sure it's one line and it's not. Just want to apologize right now for my beautiful fingernails, y'all. They haven't been filled. I haven't had a chance to go do that, so they're pretty ghetto right now, but that's okay. Okay, can you see? They're starting to kind of take shape. Grab another one. I like to pull them out of the case and put them on the countertop first, and here's why. The glue, if you wait too long, the glue is going to start to harden. It doesn't become hardened, but it has like a film over it, and then you can't use it. It's super sticky, and you'll have to get some more. So I like to have everything ready before. Okay, place the other one right there. Now, if you feel like it's going too far up, like it's too much, touch it just right on the edge, and you're just kind of gently touching it into your lash line. Let's do another one. So I'm going to work my way in, but when we get towards the inner corner, I want to show you what to do. Once you set them on there, you don't have to, I don't push it, I don't use a clamp to hold it on or anything. I just let it dry. Okay, so see, I still have this space left. If I go in, let's say, let me put one on and let's see where it lands, because I have a trick I want to show you. Put a little glue. Place it in there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5 clusters on one eye. So I'm not going to put any more because, first of all, that's unnatural looking. And second of all, it's going to touch the inside of my eye and that's going to bug me. Okay, but I just have it right here. Everything's on. I don't use mascara over that and I'm done. Now, if for some reason, say I finished right here, I still have this space left. Let's do it over here. I still have this space left, but I don't have enough space to use a full and long lash. What I can do is go in with a smaller size and use one of these. Because again, you don't want those lashes touching when you blink. I promise you, y'all, it'll drive you crazy. So then on the other side, same principle, same idea. I'm just gonna grab a lash. When I pull my lashes off and wash them out, the thing that I love about Lilac Street is that it keeps they keep their shape. Sometimes when you pull on lashes, they automatically have a curve, you know, so they sit on your face with a curve. But after a while, they can get flat, and then they're looking like that. I found with Lilac that they don't lose their shape quickly, which allows me to use them over and over again. And again, I do shampoo them in the shampoo that they have. And the glue pulls right off. So even when I shampoo it, the glue is, any residue comes right off because as you put glue on it, see, you see that gray band? Sometimes if you dip it too far into the glue, you'll get glue all up on the lash and then that starts to build. Okay, so this one needs a little help because the other lash was in the way. So I'm just pushing them together, kind of lining them up to the direction that I want. If you have a lash that's, say, one lash, you can't hardly see it, but let's say one lash is going extremely like that, you can just trim it off. You can still use the lashes, but just trim off that one, because if you don't, especially say it's on that outer corner, it's going to be farther than your other lashes, or it may, as you blink, it may bug you. Okay, so this is my third cluster on this eye. Get myself another one. Lash strips. Let's talk about lash strips. Lash strips can be beautiful. I mean, they really can be so beautiful. And there's so many different wonderful ones out there. The trick with a strip is you have to measure it to your eye band width, right? So you don't want them coming down longer this way, and you definitely don't want them coming in farther than this. They will hurt, they will annoy, you may cuss, like it's not a good thing. So you always know that you're gonna have to trim your lashes before you put them on. You'll have to put them up and make sure those edges, those ends are not going beyond where you need them to be. Okay. Also, when you're wearing a lash strip, make sure that you put it on your lash line. If you put it above your eyelashes and say it's just sitting on your eyelid, when you blink, you're going to see, and also from your profile, you'll see your own lash line will go like this and the other lashes will go like that. And they should be like this, if that makes sense. Okay, so lashes are on. I can still feel they're a little bit wet, but do you see how you don't see any white? When I close my eyes, you don't see the white of the glue. That's because of the color that I'm using. This duo, it's a gray. It also comes in black. So that's it. Then when you want to take them off, you're just going to pinch them, not where your lashes are, just on the edge, and just gently pull them off. I promise you guys, it's not hard. What I do when I have them off and the next day I want to wear them, I'm just going to hold them with my nasty fingernails, and then I'm just going to take my finger like this, and I'm just going to pull the glue off. I've already cleaned this one so you can't tell. But I just take that band right on the edge. Sorry, right on the edge. Okay. And I'm just going to pull the glue off. And then that's it. They're ready to go. Like I said, the good thing about these Lilac Street is when you start pulling that glue off, they don't lose their shape. Okay. If for some reason you're feeling like, oh, they don't look even, then maybe you need to put another lash in there to make them look even. If you feel like they're too high up, just take your finger and push them down while that glue is still wet. That's it. That's it. I promise y'all, I have actually been in the rain and the snow and wind, and they don't move. So this duo glue is really good. And again, if you want a more permanent lash time, go with the Lilac Street glue that they sell, that you put on like a mascara, and then you just put your lashes up underneath, clamp them, and then you're good to go. Hope that's helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a good day.